What's up, guys? I'm Frugal BC. Today I want to talk about my top 3 cryptocurrency coins for building wealth. What's up, guys? Frugal BC. Hey, remember to hit that like button and smash the subscribe button. Actually, I don't care if you smash it, just maybe press it gently. Thanks to everyone who's helped build this channel. We're close to 100 subscribers. I'm really excited about that. You could be number 100. That's excuse me. That's really awesome. So thanks everyone who subscribed to the channel. I'm having a lot of fun doing this show. And today I just want to talk about my top 3 coins for building wealth. I chose these 3 coins because they're my favorite for growing my net worth. And I talk a little bit about each one, why I like it, and kind of I'm going to summarize some of the downsides for them too. So be sure to stick around to the whole video because they're not necessarily in order, although my favorite one comes first. And we'll get to that in a second, but watch all of them. I think you'll learn something. So, okay, so my first favorite coin for building wealth is Algorand. Why do I like it? Well, for one, right now it's still really affordable to get into. Each coin cost, was about $1.14 this morning. So it's tended to range between 80 cents and $1.20 or so, somewhere in that range. Pretty easy to get into. The other thing I like about Algorand, so this is a smart contract platform, and the transaction fees on it are really, really low. As you know, I've said it on this channel before if you've watched them before, but I really get annoyed at the crazy prices of Ethereum gas. Like, doing anything on Ethereum is like prohibitively expensive right now, and so I really like that about Algorand, that it's a super easy platform to use. And speaking of not just from a transaction standpoint, but it's actually most of the things around the Algorand ecosystem are very easy to use. Like the wallet is easy to use, the DeFi stuff is all pretty simple, so that's the reason why I'm a big fan of it. And they have good DeFi projects right now too. The staking returns are really great. You're going to get about 6% roughly, and then with the new governance model, it actually gets better than that, so that's really good. And we're going to be talking about the governance model on the next video, because coming up, that's I'm going to be covering the meeting on Thursday where they talk about this and why it's important, how the governance structure is going to work. So watch for that video. I'll have that out by Sunday at the latest. I hope sooner. And one of the other reasons they have the reason I like Algorand is they have a great team behind them. Silvio Macaulay is like the father of modern cryptography, professor at MIT, very smart dude. And I like the stuff that they're building out. So it has really good fundamentals. And the staking returns, like I said, are good. They're also very easy. All you do is hold in the wallet. That's it. I like it when it's super simple. Just do the thing and you get the money. So it's pretty cool to watch those slowly build up, because I think anytime that you can build staking returns and also have great price action. Now, Algorand doesn't have great price action. That's something I'm going to cover further down, but we'll get into that. All right, my number 2 coin that I really, really love is Cardano. So why do I like Cardano? Well, right now Cardano is, at least on Coinbase's market cap, it's number 3, and I think it tends to be number 3 for market cap. It's definitely a top 5 coin, but you can still get into it for less than $3. That's pretty good. Imagine being able to get into ETH for $3. I mean, that's nothing, $3. So I really believe that Cardano is going to be the next Ethereum. So they've unveiled that by September 12th they're coming out with smart contracts. Some of you might be skeptical of that. We'll talk about that in a minute. The founder is great, and he's very transparent, and he does videos all the time telling people about what's going on with Cardano. I really like that. I've listened to him on podcasts, and I really like what he has to say. Very smart guy. And so I really think if their smart contract platform is successful, I think they're going to be better than Ethereum. They might have more recognition than Algorand. We'll get into that in the cons as well. And then my third one I'm going to go out on a limb a little bit here, and I'm going to say Cosmos. And why do I like Cosmos? The thing I like most about Cosmos is that it has great price action while still offering high staking rewards. So we haven't seen that from Algorand. The price action is low, but the rewards are high. And Cardano is kind of the opposite. Like it's had pretty good price action. It's been moving up, but the staking fees tends to be a little low. So Cosmos kind of combines the best of both worlds. And Cosmos is a token that kind of operates in the background of cryptocurrency, so it allows the interoperability of other cryptos to talk to each other. And it's one of the first ones to do that, which is why it gets kind of a +1. So, and they seem to have a great team behind them. I'm a pretty big fan of Cosmos. I wouldn't make it my main holding, but I've kept them for a while on Coinbase. And it's easy to stake too because you can just stake it right in Coinbase and the rewards are pretty high. So what are some of the downsides of these coins? Well, Algorand doesn't have a lot of huge adoption by mainstream crypto folks. It's growing and I like that. I'm a big fan of it. I think it should be more popular than it is. We're seeing a lot of, it is becoming very popular with institutions and I like that. I've seen a few really big projects be done with Algorand in the background, so that's very positive for the space. Price action's a little, it's you'd call it stable. I mean, it's almost kind of been a stable coin the way it's sort of like stayed near $1 for a long time. It's pumping a little bit right now, but this isn't a coin that, maybe down the road it will take off, but I think it's going to be a slow mover, and that's kind of good in some ways. It makes a really good smart contract platform because if the price doesn't go wildly out of control, the gas fees presumably won't either. So, it's kind of a good, kind of a bad thing. Cardano, well, one of the things about Cardano, and I kind of alluded to this earlier, is that things tend to get delayed. And when they say they're going to come out with something, it tends not to happen. So there's a lot of people who are concerned about that, who think maybe this is what's going to happen with the September 12th announcement of smart contracts. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. And speaking of smart contracts, their platform isn't proven yet. Like, it hasn't been launched. So while I've made those predictions that I think Cardano could surpass Ethereum and be like the smart contract platform, as much as I think Algorand deserves it, will it happen? I think Cardano is more likely for that to happen because Cardano has more buy-in right now. It's a more popular coin. Whether it should be or not, that's up to debate, but that's the reality on the ground. But that smart contract has to work really well. So if it works really awesome, I really think Cardano is going to surpass Ethereum at some point. And lastly, what about Cosmos? Well, I don't know if Cosmos is super popular. The price has been pumping, so I could be wrong on that. It's kind of far down on the coin market cap list. So, and it was the first to get into the interoperability space, but it might not be the best, as we've seen. And I think we're seeing that with Ethereum. It's one of the first smart contract platforms. It doesn't mean it's the best. I really think Ethereum is kind of the Netscape of cryptocurrency right now, and I think someone else is going to come along and be the Google. Like, maybe a lot of you watching don't even know what Netscape was because it's so long ago, but Netscape was one of the first internet explorers and it allows you to actually search for things. Before that, you had to kind of poke around. And so they found, so Google, obviously, which everyone is familiar with today, was an upstart. Like, it wasn't the first one to come out. It wasn't even the second or third or fourth. It was pretty far down the line, but it made things better. And when you make things better and you interrupt the system, the best one tends to win. So it's not always the first. So that's something to keep in mind. Cosmos is currently at 21. I did a little profit taking when it pumped up to 22, and then it came down to 20. So I gained a little bit, bought back in. It's back up to 21. But that's kind of a high buy-in. Like, I like when you can put in 50 or $100 and get like a big bag of coins. I always like that because it means your upside is much higher later down the road. Cosmos is already at 21. I mean, it could, if you look at Solana right now, it just pumped up like crazy. So Cosmos could do the same, or it could be a slow rise up. So we don't know, but of all the three that I've listed here, it is the most expensive to get into by at least a magnitude of 4. So something to keep in mind. I mean, for 21, you can get 21 algo. So that's my three favorite coins right now. It was kind of hard to pick because there's a lot of coins I'm interested in. I would never be a maximalist. I definitely have a lot of money in Bitcoin, and I keep money in Ethereum, even though I think its days are numbered. And just to be clear, this is not investment advice, so just entertainment only. I gotta say that. But those are some of my favorites right now, my 3 favorites, and I'd love to hear what your favorite coin is. Which one are you really big on? And tell me why in the comments below. But Otherwise, thanks for watching this episode of Frugal BC, and we will see you in the future.